shaking, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna try my best, as I always attempt to do, keep this video as short as I possibly can, because I pretty much mentioned everything that's going on at the Disneyland Resort in last week's video. So this video is gonna be quite short, but it's me, so who knows what's gonna happen. Anyway, as you guys know, next week I am leaving for Disneyland. I'm super excited to get back there. And a lot of people always ask me, like, how am I able to do these trips constantly? You know, it's not like we live in Southern California. It's not like we live down the street from Disneyland or within an hour's drive. I mean, we live in the Bay Area, roughly 6 hours or so, 6 to 7 hours away. Yet we can go down almost every month or every other month. And everyone always asks, how is it possible to do that and not just break the bank every time we go? And I believe I have touched on this in another video, but just because people keep asking me, I want to reiterate some of those points that I might have already pointed out in some of the other videos. So I'm just going to dive right into it. So the biggest thing I always tell people is we don't stay at the Disney park hotels. We don't stay at the Grand California, we don't stay at the Disneyland Hotel, and we don't stay at Paradise Pier. As much as I would love to stay at one of those hotels, it's not possible. I mean, we are staying at the Clarion Hotel this next trip, and our whole stay is pretty much equal to one night at Paradise Pier. So that's the biggest money savers. You don't have to spend a ton of money at hotels where all you're going to do is sleep. You know, I understand the whole park ambiance of staying at a park hotel. You get the little perks, and you get the Magic Morning, and all that kind of stuff, and I loved it as a kid. We stayed at Paradise Pier a couple times. I've never stayed at the other two, but I have stayed at Paradise Pier. And it's nice, it's fun. I'm going to wait until I have kids. When I have kids, I will be more than happy to go. Maybe in July, if we don't go to Disney World, we'll try to get one night in, just to celebrate. But that's the biggest money saver, guys. Look at how much time you're actually going to spend in the hotel room. If you're one of these ones that wants to go back and swim, you know, you go to the park for a few hours, go back and swim, come back to the park, and you go back and have dinner at the hotel, you relax, you do whatever, then you want to spend a little more in the hotel because you're going to actually spend time in your hotel. For somebody like us, we're in the park from 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever rope drop is, till 9, 10, 12 o'clock. We're only in the room for about 10 hours, and 8 hours of it is sleeping. So why spend all this money on hotels? So that is the biggest reason that I always tell people, or the biggest reason why we can do these trips, is we don't spend it all on hotels. So the other big thing that people always ask me about is food. Park food is very, very expensive. Well, I shouldn't say very, very expensive, because Universal is even more expensive. But it can be expensive if you don't know how to do it right. So we split it up. I'll do breakfast, which with our annual pass and discounts and whatnot, it usually costs me about 15 to 16 bucks for the two of us. Then we'll do lunch, and Ashley will pay for lunch. And this will also interchange, we'll switch it up. But she'll do lunch, which is roughly usually about $22 to $25. And then for dinner, we'll just split it. We'll each get our own dinner. Now, and then the next day we'll switch it up. So on average, we're only spending roughly $25 at most per person per day. So if you're there for 4 days, yeah, it's $100 on food, but it could be a lot worse. I mean, it could really be worse, especially if you're just trying to buy all your own food and snacks and everything else. It can add up really quick. But if you guys split it up, it breaks up how you spend your money. You're not spending it all at once. So that is my little tidbit on food. Snacks, don't go overboard. Don't buy all the candy, all the little treats. Don't go into the back of Critter Country and see all the Tigger Tails and Olafs and candy apples. And get maybe one or two per trip, because those can really, really rack up. I mean, you can get the pineapple spear that's covered in dark chocolate, and that costs you $5. You get one of those each day, and you're there for 4 days. I mean, you're looking at $20. That's a whole meal that you could have spent. Or just get one or two per trip, not one per day. And even, you know, I've seen people get multiple candy. I've seen the same person get multiple candy apples. I'm just not that big into sugar. I like food. I love food. not big into sugar. But that is the other way, guys. Just watch your treats and watch pay attention to your spending. Don't just go hog wild because you were in the happiest place on earth, and I understand it makes you happy, but you don't have to actually be happy. So those are my quick little tidbits on how to save your money. Now, I don't always use all these. I mean, this next trip we are doing Storytellers Cafe on Thursday when we get down there at 5:15. We are doing Tortilla Joe's. We are doing Tortilla Joe's. There's too many Joe's places. Tortilla Joe's we are doing on Saturday, I think. And we are also doing Carnations. I believe that is on Sunday. I have to do Carnations because I love fried pickles. Oh, they're awesome. But we are doing those 3 restaurants, and obviously if you do sit-down restaurants and things you got to make a reservation for, it will cost you a little more than just a quick service like Tomorrowland or the Plaza. But I will definitely try to give you guys a little bit of reviews. I've eaten at all these places before, so I'm just going to be a quick little brief thing, and that'll pretty much wrap up this video, guys. So Storytellers Cafe is kind of like a Goofy's Kitchen, but I think it's a little less, just a little bit less expensive and a little more adult. Goofy's Kitchen is made for kids. It's all, a lot of kid food. And Storytellers is more for adults. And Ashley loves, they have this like garlicky mashed potato. It's really good. And they just have, like I said, they have like roast. They'll cut for you, and they have roast chicken and all these different chicken. Just, it's more adult oriented buffet style kind of food. If you haven't been to Tortilla Joe's, go. It's one of the best Mexican restaurants I've ever been to. The food is great. The customer service is awesome. We always get, I shouldn't say always, most of the time we get the tableside guac, and the person there, I mean, you pretty much are making it yourself. All different kinds of ingredients, and you just tell them what you want in it. So definitely try Tortilla Joe's at least once in your lifetime. You have to try Tortilla Joe's. And Carnations, if you haven't done Carnations, you haven't been to Disneyland. Carnations is Disneyland, and I believe the head chef has just retired. He might still be there on occasion. He is the longest tenured Disney worker. He's worked there, I believe, since 1956. I want to say he's been there 1 year less than the actual park itself. Usually in the morning you can see him, you can meet him outside. Otherwise, he's like gone after that. He's not there for very long, and he's deservingly so. He's been there a long time. So anyways, guys, those are my 3 little restaurants we're doing this time, and who knows, we'll probably add another one when we're there. I'm always fiddling on the phone. Oh, let's eat here. Oh, let's eat here. And guys, on that note, get the app. The app will save your life in Disneyland. I know some people are like, oh, it'll drain my battery out. It's worth it. Get the app. It just makes everything so simple. You can check wait times. You can do dinner reservations. You can see where characters are to go get your signatures. So download the app. Everything makes it better. MaxPass makes it even better. I can't explain that anymore. I've done it too many times. Too many videos on it. Get MaxPass. Get the app. Just try things, guys. It's the biggest thing I've learned from all these trips. Just try different things. And every time you go, find something you haven't done before. This trip, I don't know what that one thing is going to be. We're going to try to take a lot of pictures. We just started doing a whole photo album. Maybe one day I'll show you guys our completed photo album. It's only about half full. We printed out 215 pictures that we have taken either with our phones or with our camera. And that's, I think, going to be our big goal this trip, is to get a lot more pictures of things that we didn't have. Like, we didn't have a lot of Adventureland photos. We didn't have a lot of Tomorrowland photos. That's things what we're going to try to do, and that's one thing that makes Disneyland fun, is doing things you've never done before. And I know in the last, I don't know, how long have I had it pass? 3-4 years now? You got to figure, I've been to Disneyland 20 times, roughly. Between 15 and 20 times. It gets hard to come up with different things, but the best part about Disneyland is the Disney magic, and there's always things that I haven't done or haven't seen or haven't fully experienced. And that's how you find happiness, and that's how you find the excitement of going to Disneyland. You know, you watch all these vloggers and YouTubers and whatnot that go every single day or every weekend, like Fresh Baked, for instance. They've got everything sequenced of what they do, and they still find things that they haven't done or haven't fully experienced. So, guys, if they can do it, you can do it. I can do it. And I'm going to try to get more park videos when I go this trip. I know last time I didn't because it was a very personal trip. We had just experienced just a very sudden loss, and it was that trip was to get away. This one is more for us. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna try to get a whole bunch of videos. So guys, please leave your comments of what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see different ride-throughs, you want to see certain things, you want me to talk about certain things while I'm at the park, show you different things, please leave your comments down below, and that will make the park adventure videos even better. So that's about it, guys. Again, please leave your comments. It'll make my life easier, so I know what you guys want to see. So without further ado, guys, I didn't make a card because I thought it would be kind of tacky, but I have a feeling I'm gonna end up creating something to do this outro with. But anyways, like, subscribe, hit the bell. The little bell will go ding 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 ding. Hit the notification bell. I'm not gonna go through it all. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. And yeah, that's how you will stay up to date on what's going on over here at DisneyDNA. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, guys. Happy Friday. And if you're at the park, tell me to say hi. Enjoy yourselves. And if you're at the park next week, please let me know. I'd love to run into some of you guys. I will be at the park Thursday through, I leave on Monday, so I won't be at the park on Monday. But Thursday night, roughly probably about 6:15, 6:30, I will be in the park after dinner. And we'll probably be there for a few hours. And then I think it closes relatively early that night, I think. But doesn't matter. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in the park from rope drop to almost closing, if not to closing. So, if you guys are there, hit me up. Again, tell me to say hi if you're there now. I will see you all a little later.